All right, so it's going right now. There's not anyone watching, but I mean, this will be the highlight.
That's good. Need to find a shorter piece. Alrighty. Well, since this is the recording highlight, and none of you are watching right now, but I don't blame you. There's the shorter piece. Here we are. We're finally, not finally, an adequate amount of time, starting to make the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 in real life. As you can see, we're doing so little. It looks like so little, but we've actually done an insane amount of progress of planning. And we're going to go to the store later to get a bulk of the supplies. You're going to be seeing a part or a update video on YouTube here soon. And we'll let you know when that's going to be posted on Patreon. So you can kind of be the first to watch it. But basically, these walls are going to be the corners of the back of the office and be positioned into being doors that we can open. And you'll be like, what? Why in the back? There's no doors you can open in the back. Oh, wait. These doors that we're going to be opening in the back are going to be accessible for the animatronics to open the back of the doors and scare them. We have the old Five Nights at Freddy's 4 walls that we are basically reusing for a majority of this. And look, dismantled. So that's what we have, all the old pieces, all of the old, back of the hallway walls over here. Pretty fun stuff. We have all of these extra pieces of wood that my dad, aka Clutch Trucker, has been using to renovate his truck. There's a piece of sawdust in my eye. We're going to be reusing a lot of this. We have more tools at our disposal, like a table saw, like we used to cut this bad boy. These pieces of the walls used to be the closet, and now they're being used for the office. Under here, just sand down pieces of wood. Then we also have drill press, and we got our good old-fashioned little saw over there. It's pretty nice. You can do some basic cuts with those, some pretty nice things. We also have my favorite, this bad boy right here, that can basically save so much time. We had to use a handsaw last time, and now we can just go making a cut and then cut. It's that simple. So it's saving us an enormous amount of time. On top of that, we have these lovely ladders, which we can access the rafters to put in our artificial roof for the Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Basically, this entire area that you see in here is going to be used. It's going to be a massive project. We have a lot that we need to do. It's probably take just as long, probably over 4, maybe 5 months, to get us into May and June, and then we'll be competing, and hopefully the video will be uploaded immediately after that, because it took 3.5 months to upload it this last time. That was school and work and all that stuff, so that's why it didn't come out as soon as it could have. But yeah, also, little things to notice, we have the old doors and the old closet doors. This entire area that you see here that stuff is on, that was the play area. Now it is going to be used as the actual stage for FNAF 1. And yeah, we have our pieces of paper here talking about how many resources we're gonna need. This is the amount, not including accessories or animatronics. So it's gonna be roughly $4,000 again. As you saw, hopefully, as you saw in the most recent upload on YouTube, we have our official layout here of what it's gonna look like. We're just building the office corners right now, as you can see, which is gonna be going right there. Yeah, it's pretty good, pretty good. And then Derek, would you like to say anything? I can go over here.
I don't know if I have anything more to add. So this is like the second Patreon live stream that we're doing. There were like 2 of you guys who had commented on the post of when you'd be most like available to watch the live stream, because obviously we want to be interacting with you guys through the Patreon. And as of right now, like this one and the past live stream have been open to all of our patrons. Eventually we will be getting into the top tier only live stream. So if you are interested in tuning in for those, you can bump up your membership. But yeah, I'm slowly figuring out how Patreon works. It's a very interesting like website to use, and a couple of you have said it's a very weird app to use. But nonetheless, we'll figure out those features for you so that we can kind of get those bonus content for you. I mean, that's basically it. Stay tuned for more.
There you go. That's good, Derek. That's
good.
You go.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Jesse.
you touched on something that I completely forgot about, so that's very good. As for everybody who's in the lower tiers and planning on staying in the lower tiers, or maybe you're just like cruising through Patreon and you just started, applying to a tier and you just saw this video, it can totally change. Our tiers may or may not change here in the future depending on how much traction we get on Patreon over the span of the next few months. But we'll see. Maybe we'll drop down live streams to the middle tier or maybe the lowest tier. We'll see. We'll see what the demand is for these live streams, I guess, because I'm dead on TikTok and probably, like 5 people are gonna watch that on TikTok. So there you go. If you have any questions or things that you would want to see in future live streams, please let us know in the comments on this YouTube video or in the any of the posts on Patreon. That would be greatly appreciated, because then we can know what we need to do that would appease you. So yeah, and like I said, this is a very, very early stage in the process. You are seeing the very beginning of this. And we didn't document the very beginning of this. We just started building the actual frame and everything, and then we're like, oh, okay, let's start filming. So this is the very beginning. What you're seeing now is the first process that we've actually started doing. So, you're so special, you get to be part of history. Also, once again, thank you so much for being Patreon people, by the way. I don't know how to call you. We could call you like the blue tubers. Something like that.
The blue tubers.
The blue tubers. But yeah, and then like I said, we're going to be going to the store later today, buying more things that we need for this project. And we'll be documenting all that and posting it on YouTube here probably within the next few days. So if you're seeing this like a few days after it's been uploaded, then you'll probably see the YouTube video and be like, oh my God, in that order. So yeah, as we finish up, I guess this was just going to be a very simple live stream. It wasn't going to be anything long. We just wanted to show you what we were working on. So yeah, and like I said, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to your contribution means that we get to see it, to see your comments almost instantly compared to the thousands of comments we get on, that main FNAF video. So yeah, and also we'll be making community YouTube posts, and also sure to keep an eye out on future projects and other things in other YouTube videos that are non-FNAF 1 building related, because we will be posting those here soon. But yeah, so I guess thanks for tuning in and checking in on us, being a Patreon. And yeah, without your support, this stuff wouldn't be possible. So thank you all so much.
At this moment, I want to end it anyway. How do I?
Didn't